Today we're looking at the X2 48 volt system with space.
See that, boys and girls? That there is the Kingbull EX Titan electric mountain bike. We're gonna go on a ride and see what that thing's all about. I just couldn't wait. Just got through putting it together actually, but honestly, I just couldn't wait to take it out on a ride. All right, so we got this thing put together. I can't wait to take it on a ride. I'm gonna jump on this bike real quick. I wanna show you that the seat can adjust quite a bit too. It can lower quite a bit as well, but I just kind of got it a little on the low side actually for me, but I'm 6'2" on a good day, and this right here is about where it looks. I'm thinking about 5'6", 5'7" to about 6'6" is actually the range on height on this e-bike. So that gives you kind of an idea where it is. I'll give you an idea where the pedal strokes are too. This is up high, this is in the middle, and this is down low. And of course I could adjust the seat and get a better pedal stroke. So this bike will be a good bike to actually pedal with. All right, so you're looking at a 20 amp hour, 48 volt battery. It's got Samsung cells, and this battery case, I'm telling you, is made really, really well. You'll need the keys to pop it in, and there's a little button here that you'll need to press as well when you pop it in, and just make sure that that battery is locked on. I really like this little bottom hook here. Super sturdy, keeping that battery in place. You need to push this button here too, and just make sure that it's locked in. It'll make a popping sound. Pretty cool, huh? All right, now that we got the battery popped in, we're gonna come around here and talk about some of the features and specs of the Kingbull EX Titan. You can see it's a dual suspension e-bike, so I'll go over the suspension at first. That's really kind of what everybody's been asking me about. You know, what is the best thing about this bike that you think is going to be really key? And I said it's got dual suspension. It looks like the rear suspension is super, super bulky, and I'm really excited to try it out. So we'll just go around here to the front. We've got zoom suspension, is adjustable. You can adjust the suspension and the rebound from the bottom actually up. So you can adjust it there. It is adjustable, just not from the top to the bottom. You can see here it is a triple fork clamp system, looking really, really good. And on the rear here, look like we got some adjustable suspension here. We can actually turn it all the way off, turn it on. We could also adjust the suspension in there as well with some air pressure if you've got a suspension pump. And you can see here, it's really heavy duty rear suspension system going on here. And I'm talking thick, bulky, chunky stuff here that's just really going to last for a long time and perform over and over and over and give you a consistent, reliable ride. And we were talking about those big tires and big wheels there, and these Kenda tires are just really super, super awesome. You can see they've got really good traction. This is a quality tire. And also here in the middle, this is super important. Down through here in the middle, it's going to give you a smoother ride and less noise when you're riding on the bike path or the road. That's super cool. Now, what's going to be stopping these big bad boys are the Tektro hydraulic brakes. Now, these calipers are super heavy duty. They've been proven over and over. The company's been around forever, and they're going to be stopping these gigantic rotors here. And these are 180 front and back. You can see here on the rear, it's the same as well. Super quality and just made very, very well. Powering this big bad boy is a 20 amp hour, 48 volt battery with LG cells, and it's just super high quality. Even the casing, like I was showing you earlier, is just super quality, and it's got a 3 amp charger with it that seems to be built really well too. Just everything just seems to be super well built. And it's got a Bafang 750 watt continuous motor. And you know, that's going to be just all the time spinning. It's going to max out probably closer to 1,300 is what I'm guessing when we get this baby rolling. Maybe up to 1,500. We'll see, because it does top out at 28 miles per hour. And this bike's a little bit different. The reason I say it's just a little bit different, let's power this baby on. Let's see if it even turns on. And looky there. There we go. Let's go ahead and peel this off. This is one of my favorite parts. Bam. Peel that off. Looking freaking awesome. Just a super awesome looking e-bike. Let's go ahead and see what the headlights look like. Come around here to the headlights. Looking good, looking good. Now, it does not come with an automatic tail light or a brake light. You will have to basically just come over here, turn this baby on, and it does have a couple of different flashing modes on it as well. But no big deal. I mean, it is a mountain bike, you know, that's what this is, and just, it's awesome. It comes with a headlight, and awesome, it comes with a tail light too. So there's the headlight system. We also have a horn. Then we have our Shimano gear system here. And I'll show you the derailleur and the shifting system here. It's the Shimano Altus system that's basically on every e-bike made. And you can see your crankset here. Just really nice, high quality, and the paint job on this thing is just incredible. I just wish you could see it in person. It's just a super high quality paint job. It's the nicest paint job on any e-bike I've ever had. So let's go ahead, come up here and talk about the display real quick, since we've looked at all the bells and whistles. And you can see here, you've got pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I was saying, you're gonna have your miles per hour right here. You're gonna have your odometer. You're also gonna have your power bar system up in the upper right hand corner there, just giving you how much energy you have left. You could also take your battery out and check it manually as well. Really, really cool. I do like the brake levers here by the Tektro company. They're just super, super quality. You could bleed these super easily, and it's just a high quality built braking system, even up here on top on the handlebars. Speaking of handlebars, it's a half throttle system. It'll go 20 miles per hour with the throttle only, and pedal assist up to 28 miles per hour. Looking good, man, just looking good. It's a beautiful bike. I was really excited to get a mountain style type bike. Nothing too crazy to go off-road or anything, but just light trails and the bike pass and going to concerts, and just something, you know, just a little bit more than the Hunter 2.0. No offense, I mean, it's a great bike. I mean, it does more than what the average person needs. I just wanted some rear suspension. Basically was it, and a bigger battery, and just something that looks a little bit slicker, and that's what this one offers. And I think right now it's coming in under $2,000. I think they have it on sale right now for Father's Day for $17.99. Follow the link below to get the best price all the time. Also, I'll leave a coupon code below too. Colorado is my discount code, and it'll save you some money on top of their sales. We're gonna take this bike out on a little ride, and we're gonna see what the Kingbull EX Titan is really all about. I'm super excited. I've got some errands to run. I've got to go to, of course, Super Mega Mart. I've got to go to Super Home Depot Mega Mart. And I've also got to go to the post office. So I got some things to run. I figure it was a great time, a great excuse to come out here on a bright and beautiful sunny day in Colorado and head on down to Avon and run some errands. Come along, let's jump on the Kingbull EX Titan. We're going down Whiskey Hill. We're gonna get these rotors just really heated up coming down through here. Been shooting down from the top, so we'll see what these brakes are made of, because it's not, you know, just going up the hill and how much power you have, because you always kick in that leg power, but going down these hills, man, if you don't have the right kind of brakes, I mean, brake failure could be a thing. So if these get too hot, that oil starts boiling. Now, they get spongy and fail on you. So just keep that in mind. But these are holding up really well. These are really good brakes. Tektro brakes are just super famous for being super reliable and sturdy. And also this being on the lighter side of the e-bikes, even though it's a big, tall bike, it's lighter. It's coming in around 75 pounds, I believe. It's just on the lighter side, and a lot of that's just that battery. All right, let's see what we have. Just throttle only here. Looking at about 20. All right, I'm gonna start giving it some pedal juice here. Flip through these gears, see if I can stay in touch. There's gear 8. Over this big bump, test the suspension. Definitely 29 miles per hour according to GPS. So, and here's the brake test. Nice. Not too shabby. So let's see about how long that was. probably right around 20-ish feet. So we're looking at brake power at about 20 feet. Not too bad. All right, I'm gonna head on up this way. We're gonna go down the rocky hill here. I'm gonna test out that suspension on some rough terrain. I'm also gonna test out that suspension going back up the hill, as well as how good the torque on this bike is going up the hill, and it being registered, I think, at 80 Newton meters, I think is what it's listed at, which is pretty decent for a big tire bike, because the smaller the tire, the more torque you usually get. So like a 20-inch tire is going to give you more torque than like this big 26-inch tire. All right, let's test the suspension. I'm gonna let go of the brakes. Let go of the brakes so we'll get the full whack of whatever we get here. Oh man. Wow, okay. So with those big tires and the suspension, it just rolled over everything like a monster truck. That's a monster truck. It's the best way to describe it. A freaking monster truck. And there's the Eagle River. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just flowing, whitewater season. Gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, look at this thing. Is this thing not just one of the most beautiful electric mountain bikes on the market? It's just gorgeous. This paint job is literally the best paint job I've ever seen on an e-bike. It's just gorgeous. The decal, the attention to detail on this thing, the bulky suspension on this is coming down through the rocky hill challenge we're getting ready to go up. It's effortless, effortless, absolutely effortless. This bike is gorgeous. Let's see here. We've almost went 2 miles so far, and it is documented on the GPS. We hit 29 miles per hour on flat ground on pedal assist 5 and using pedaling. So we weren't using throttle, we were pedaling, and we got up to 29 miles per hour. Keep that in mind that this bike on the throttle goes 20 miles per hour on the throttle and it cuts off at 20, okay? Then when you pedal, it goes up to obviously 29 miles per hour. So that's keeping it that class 3 e-bike. With the e-bike laws, you know, you only throttle up to 20 and pedal assist up to 28. All right, here we go, the Rocky Hill Challenge. This is the Kingbull EX Titan. Full suspension e-bike, 26-inch tires. It's 48 volt, 20 amp hour. Bad boy with 750 watt motor on the back of this thing. Supposedly 80 Newton meters of torque. Let's test out the suspension and the torque on this bad boy. Let's go. All right, nice start, nice. Didn't peel out, but it wasn't lagging either. Nice, good, smooth start going up that hill. And we're just gaining more momentum here. 17, 18 miles per hour uphill. At the steepest part here, 15. Not bad. And the suspension was just absolutely flawless. All right, let's head on down here and play with this bike some more. Let's go. Get some pedaling action here. We'll pop it back down into mode 3 while we're on the bike path. Let's see how it feels for a little bit. Nice. Let's see what it feels like when I pop it into 7. Okay, so mode 3, or pedal assist 3, and gear 7 on flat ground will hold you right at that 20-mile-hour mark. So that could give you an idea of what you can get a little bit more of or a little less of, but a good steady pedal. Man, I'm really liking the fact that I can exercise to this. This is making a huge difference that I can actually exercise on this e-bike. It's simply amazing, really, because I feel like Hercules if you know what I'm saying, while I'm pedaling this thing. I just feel like the strongest biker in the world with my damn chicken legs. They're not just bone, I mean, they're skinny. But I snowboard and hike a lot, so they're like toned. Small frame, whatever. Anyways. And I'm gonna get on this open road up here in a minute. I'm gonna wait for a good opportunity here. Let that cop pass us too. That's definitely not gonna hurt. So I'm gonna go mode 5. All right, and now I'm gonna start pedaling. There's no traffic directly behind us here. I'm going gear 8 here so I can just get the full blast of this e-bike's potential. And I'm going uphill right now at 27 miles an hour. I'm gonna cut in front of this truck, which is super crazy because I am. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, don't do that. Even though I did that. All right, now we're on this open road here. This is really where we're on a bike lane on an open road. I think the speed limit's like 25 or 30 or something after we get around this bend. It's even 25 around the bend. So we could crank this thing open right before we go to the post office. Super dope, dude. Super dope. See what this thing has. Here we go. I'm just gonna blast it, man, blast it. Can we get to 30? It's not gonna let me go to 30. Not gonna let me go to 30. Right at 29, it says no, and that's me just giving it all the beans. Super awesome e-bike, man. Super freaking awesome e-bike. Super enjoyable is the best way to do it. The best way to say it. Let's go this way. No unauthorized snow dumping. Some of these bumps here. Let's check some of this out. Let's crank it up and see what it does on a dirt road here. Nice old dirt, rocky road. Nice. Super nice. Brakes on the dirt. Super good, man. Let's go up this dirt hill. Let's see how it goes up this dirt hill here. No problem at all. No freaking problem at all. Goes right up it. Look at that. What freaking gorgeous view. Holy cow, look at that. That's going towards Vail right there, boys and girls. That's pretty freaking cool. You can actually steal a couple patches of snow up there on Game Creek. That's Game Creek Bowl up at Vail. How in the heck is that? That's just super freaking cool. But I want to show you this view here. How far have we went so far? Almost 5 miles. 29 is where that cut off. And man, I was giving it everything. I really was. I was giving it everything. But look at that view. Look at that. Is that not awesome? The other side, that's Beaver Creek. So you just go up that road there and up that road. You go up to Beaver Creek, Arrowhead, Aspen. Down that way, up this way you've got Vail, and then you got Ski Cooper, not too far that way. And then you got Copper Mountain that way, and then Breckenridge, A Basin, Keystone. Surrounded by ski resorts. And I think this bike right here is, let's just be honest, I think it's for everyone, unless you're that person just needs that 35 plus miles per hour, you need to do wheelies or whatever it is. That's a small percentage of people out there. It's a unique crowd of people. But I think the demographic for this bike, I think it's an excellent Father's Day gift. I couldn't imagine a better Father's Day gift than the Kingbull EX Titan. It's not only looks good, it's a masculine looking bike, to be honest with you. It's just a really masculine looking bike. I mean, this gold and black, I mean, you look like scratch and sniff it, man. It's gonna give you some Stetson or some, you know, some catnip, sniffy good stuff. I don't know, man. It's just a sharp looking bike. This is the bike I would suggest, like, if you're that guy that likes to commute, if you're that guy that likes the weekends, hanging out with your friends, if you like to go on some pub crawls, some bar hopping, that kind of thing, this is the bike for you. It's gorgeous. I mean, this is a bike when you do pull up, everybody's gonna be like, man, that's nice, that looks good, that's quality, that looks good. Not only is that, it actually performs. That's an important thing. Let's see what the batteries say. Still have not, on the battery energy bar here, still haven't went down a bar yet. And we went 5 miles, so. You know, a bike that could do 20 miles, it's got a 20 amp hour battery, but a bike that's capable of 20 miles, it's a good bike. I'm telling you, it's a good bike. All right, I won't go too further up here, but I kind of want to see how it does on like just a steeper hill. Go over a big bump and then go like this. No problem at all. Look at that. That is really, really nice. I don't know what's going on down that way, but we're going down to the post office first. Let's go on down. Let's hit this bump here. Ah, hit that and jumped it. Nice. It jumps like a mountain bike, like a big fat tire mountain bike. Man, I smell French fries or something. I'm so hungry I could eat a corn dog out of a wolf's ass right now. Man, oh man. Summer is here. I mean, it's already like 60 something degrees. It was like 50 something degrees last night. I was talking to my buddy Jack. I think it was 11 o'clock. Get this, it was 11 o'clock at night and it's still 57 degrees outside. It's freaking awesome, man. I'm gonna have to do a night ride video. I heard Jonathan, Mr. Central Driver, talking he's the only one doing these night ride videos. I'm like, well, that's because it's just freezing ass cold here when it gets dark. That's about to change. We'll be doing some night videos, so stay tuned for that. I'll do a night video on this one, actually. Just because I can. All right. Zip on through here. This bike is just a beast, man. I mean, it's got some get up and go, especially when you're using your legs with it and that pedal assist 5. It just gets up and goes. All right, let's jet on through here. I mean, look at that. No problem at all. Just staying right in the bike lane. Having all that power and just this big, awesome bike and it being legal, that's just freaking cool. And a lot of y'all worried about that. It's a bike you don't have to worry about. And it looks like an e-bike. You know what I mean? Cool looking e-bike, but it still looks like an e-bike. It doesn't look like a dirt bike. It doesn't look like a motorcycle. It doesn't look like a moped. It looks like an e-bike. All right, let's park over here. And go to one of my least favorite places in the world. Freaking post office. Anyways. All right, so we'll do an update here. It looks like we've went almost 6.5 miles. And 29 miles per hour. And average about 10 miles per hour. How's that? I really like the pedal assist though. I really like the fact that I'm in touch with the bike the entire time. I really love the fact that I feel like I have control. It's almost like a cadence sensor that's got a torque sensor built into it or something. It's almost like a hybrid. It's strange. it's something maybe it's just the build of the bike, it being 26 inches versus what I'm used to having on a 20-inch wheel size. But then again, maybe it's the shifter of the gears. Maybe it's just the components. I mean, but anyways, what I'm saying, and not babbling, is this bike is great for efficiency. It's great for commuting. It's great for going camping, probably trails, anything you want. I think it's just a quiver killer of a bike, and it's legal. And that throttle only 20 miles per hour is going to keep you just out of a lot of trouble, for one thing. But if you feel like going and getting up to 29 miles per hour, like I did, you know, I'm 6'2", 175 pounds probably right now. So that's kind of the weight that I'm dealing with on this bike, and you get an idea of, on that speed, what it can and can't do. So there's that. I'm going here real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll wrap up this video. Everybody out playing golf now. You can see there's the putting green, there's the driving range. Everybody enjoying just a beautiful Colorado day. I think they're having a golf camp going on. Super awesome. Speaking of, I need to get a new putter. Come down here and just putt around. Big bump. Yeah, it hits those big old bumps like you don't even notice that those bumps are there. So the suspension on the road is great, you know, like I was saying. It's just super great bike. But we're gonna give it throttle only is what we do on the Whiskey Hill Challenge here. So stop pedaling and see what we got. If we can get anything over 15 miles an hour on this part is a passing grade. Right now we're at 17, looks like 18. All right, over 18 miles per hour. The speedometer is super accurate as well. And I've noticed that on these bigger bikes, that the speedometer is very accurate with that GPS. So let's see what we got. This is probably going to drain some of that battery going up this hill, since we're using throttle only as well. But it's also going to drain a lot of that battery since we've been pedaling a lot at those higher speeds as well, and keeping this bike super efficient. You know, so keep that in mind. Everything that we've done in this review is just how we've done it, and that's just how it's going to be, doggone it. It's going up through here and finish the Whiskey Hill Challenge. I mean, it's handling it like the beast it is. I mean, if you're looking for like just an alternative to like the Avon Adventurer 2 and, you know, the Velotric, I mean, if you're just looking for like just an alternative to those bikes and still get the, you know, the quality components and quality battery and just full suspension, just try to beat that price tag, it's going to be hard to beat this bike right here. It's a huge bike with a huge battery, and it performs just as well as all of its components do. And that Bafang 750 watt motor has to at least be peaking well over 1,000 watts, probably closer to 1,300 if not 1,500. All right, let's go all the way to the top of Whiskey Hill here, throttle only. And we'll turn around and wrap up this review and let's talk about what I think is going to be one of the hottest e-mountain bikes out there of the year. I mean, not only because of the performance that you've seen today, just hell, the damn thing is the best looking one out there, that's for sure. All right, looking in here at the stats, and you can see here we hit 29 miles per hour, went 12 miles, a little over 12 miles. In the battery bar, we just went down one battery bar. A lot of that was pedaling. Keep that in mind, and as that battery goes down, it's going to go down fast. So I'm easily guessing if you throttled only this awesome e-bike here, I'm guessing you would get 30, 35 miles throttle only. Hit that 20 mile per hour is going to really keep that battery super efficient. If you're pedaling, you're looking at 40, probably close to 50 miles if you're using a lot of pedaling to help this bike out. It's a gorgeous bike. Kingbull makes great products at even better prices, and this coming in at Father's Day special this week for $17.99. It's gonna make it hard to beat. I'll leave that link below so you can get in on that. It'll help me, help the channel, most of all, it'll help you. Use my discount code Colorado also for any accessories as well as these e-bikes and any e-bikes that Kingbull offers. It's a beautiful bike. It's a beautiful ride. Hope you enjoyed it. Got many more bikes to review this summer, but this one right here was a heck of a lot of fun, and I think it's just gonna fit the bill for most of those people out there. And what a better way to show a man some love than a Father's Day gift of a Kingbull EX Titan e-bike. Leave a link below if you like this and like the video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. To our next adventure, this is Chris from the Colorado Adventure Channel. Peace.